What's up, mystery gang? All right, you guys, so before we get started, y'all go hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, just hit all the buttons up there that you can hit. All right, you guys, so today I have a very crazy story for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the Sachs family. Now, you guys, Andra Sachs and Brad Sachs, they were a couple from Orange County, and they were very successful. Now, Andra, she was selling computer chips before she met Brad, and Brad was a businessman and he loved to surf. Now, Andra loved the fact that he was a businessman, but him being an outdoors man, that really made her love him even more. So Andra and Brad, they met at this computer convention and they just really hit it off from the jump. The friends are saying that sparks were flying and Andra could not stop talking about Brad. Now, her and Brad, they later got together, they got married, and they eventually start to have kids. And over the years, you guys, their empire grows. They have a couple of businesses. They have this beautiful home. I mean, everything seemed to be going amazing for Andra and Brad.
Brad and Andra started an internet company called Flashcom. They had a lot of investors. They did business with a lot of people, and they had real estate. They were very wealthy.
Now, you guys, Andra and Brad, they were so successful and they wanted to have kids. So they decided to have kids, and Andra wanted a lot of kids. Now, they had Miles, Ashton, Alexis, and Sabrina. Now, Andra was a great mother and Brad was a great father, you guys, but a tragedy struck their family. Now, it's not a lot of references about what actually happened that day, but their youngest child, Sabrina, ended up passing away in a tragic accident. It's being said that she got sucked down under the jacuzzi after she had fell in. Now, after this tragedy, Brad and Andra, they started to fall apart because they started to blame each other for what happened. So, you guys, after suffering this horrific tragedy, Brad was broken. I mean, he would just cry and ball up under the table. Andra tried to hold it together for the kids, but I mean, you guys, come on. This is a baby that was, her life was gone. Now, you guys, they ended up pulling themselves together, and Andra and Brad made a decision to adopt another child. So they went and adopted a child by the name of Alana. But when they went to adopt Alana, they found out that Alana had a brother by the name of Landon. So this beautiful couple, you guys, they made the decision to adopt both of the kids, in which that is amazing because I hear so many stories of one child getting adopted and one child getting left behind. So, you guys, the fact that they adopted both kids, that was just great. Now, you guys, as the years go by, some of the kids, they go off to college and some of the kids are still in the home. Now, unfortunately, Brad and Andra, they do get a divorce, but they continue to live together. Now, you guys, on February 9th, 2014, the unthinkable happened. Somebody had broken into Brad and Andra's home. Now, when they broke into the home, they didn't take anything, you guys. They just started killing. Andra and Brad, they were both gunned down in their beds while the other kids were just fighting for their lives. Now, their 8-year-old son was shot as well, but he did survive, but he was in grave condition. The 2 teenage girls, they were not shot, but they did hear what was going on. One of them slept through what was going on, but the other one said she saw a man in all black with a gun, and she's saying that she heard the man kicking down doors.
Determined at least one gunman entered the home at 2 a.m. and executed the couple.
Now, as soon as police started investigating the murders, you guys, they zeroed in on the business deals because they said that they had reason to believe that they were doing shady business deals. So they thought that maybe somebody had hired somebody to kill the family because, you guys, the way the hit was carried out is almost like they only really wanted to kill Andra and Brad. Now, they did wound one of the kids, but it seems like they didn't want to kill the kids. But, you guys, police quickly ruled that out because the house is like a maze. Like, when I tell you the house is huge, it has surveillance, it has guard dogs. Like, this was a big house in Orange County Hills. So police said whoever did this, they had to have known the family and had to have known their way around the house, because why didn't the dogs bark? Why wasn't anything suspicious caught on the alarm system? Like, it had to have been somebody very close. You guys, this is the crazy part, y'all. That's when police get word that Ashton was in town. Now, Ashton was gone away in Washington State at college. Now they get his phone records and see that Ashton, which is the oldest child, he's 19, and he's in town. So police are trying to figure out, what are you doing in town on the same night that your mom and dad is murdered?
Investigation. Detectives suspected that the killer was none other than the couple's 19-year-old son, Ashton Sachs, who was going to school 1,600 miles away in Seattle. They found his car with the rifle used to kill his parents.
We went up, knocked at the door. They weren't expecting us. We knew he was lying, and we knew he was lying.
Ashton was brought back to police headquarters almost immediately.
You guys, after being arrested, Ashton ultimately, he confessed. He said, yeah, I killed my parents and I attempted to kill my siblings. Now, what's so crazy is, you guys, he's not taking accountability for his actions. He's basically saying that he killed his parents because of them. It's their fault. They messed me up. They messed up my head. I did this because of them. Now, regardless of the fact, you guys, he still killed his parents in cold blood. Now, his other siblings are saying that the parents did not do anything wrong to them, and that, I mean, they were good parents. Even family members, friends, like, they would go on vacations. Like, they owned a home that was 10,000 square feet, you guys. These kids were off to college. They adopted kids. Like, I mean, they did all they could for their kids.
I went crazy. I don't know how to describe it. It was just, my heart was beating really fast. I wasn't like normal. I wasn't normal at all.
What weapon did you have with you?
A gun.
Explain to me what you did first.
My parents went first.
And you saw your parents in the bed? Then what?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
And finally pleaded guilty. Yesterday, he was sentenced.
The defendant's a sociopath. He has no remorse. He has no empathy. All he cares about is himself.
Ashton was sentenced to 4 life sentences without the possibility of parole.
So Ashton, he was sentenced to 4 life sentences, you guys. And Landon, which was the 8-year-old that was shot and critically injured, he is paralyzed for the rest of his life. I mean, this family would be forever traumatized by this. And I honestly think that Ashton just killed them because he was a spoiled kid. I don't think it was really a reason, because all of the other kids are saying that they had a wonderful childhood, you guys. And by all accounts of friends, family, like I said before, they were very great parents. Now, they were business people as well, but they were great parents. Now, another thing is, it was premeditated because he traveled over 1,200 miles to California just to do the murders. So the fact that he had enough time to think about this, and not only that, he tried to kill his siblings. So yeah, I think he deserves to be in prison. And I mean, justice was served in this case. I really feel bad for the remaining children, because I mean, they lost Sabrina at a young age. Remember, the baby that had died in the jacuzzi. Then they lose both of their parents. And then not only that, your brother is the person that killed your parents. Like, how do you cope with something like that? Like, I really hope that they make their way through life and get help and counseling in order to try to move past this. All right, you guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. I'm trying to think of some holiday videos I can do. I still want to do my true crime, but I don't want it to be as gruesome because I want it to be kid friendly. So you guys, please drop in the comments what kind of content or what kind of videos do you guys want me to do for the holidays, so you guys can cuddle around the fire, drinking hot chocolate, and you can watch my videos. All right, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, notification, and that's all I have for you guys today. Bye.